Welcome to a new video and a new trap. And the game started with e4, c5, Sicilian defense, and knight c3, closed Sicilian variation. Knight c6, bishop b5, knight to d4, bishop to c4, and now the g6 variation. Knight f3, bishop g7, knight take d4, c take d4, and queen to f3, threatening checkmate on f7. And now with this move, also black could go wrong and play the wrong move. And e6, it seems like it's a natural move or a standard move, blocking the checkmate, and everything is okay. But unfortunately, this is a mistake or a bad move for black. It's better to play the best move here, knight to h6. Maybe also knight to f6, but knight to h6 is better. So after e6, knight to b5, attacking the d4 pawn and also controlling the c7 and d6 squares. So d6, queen to a3, attacking the d6 square another time. So 2 times now, the knight and the queen. So black played bishop to f8. Not the best, but it's playable. Bishop to f8, protecting the d6 pawn. Knight takes d4 and d5. Bishop to b5 check, bishop d7, queen to d3, protecting the bishop. a6, bishop d7, queen d7, knight to f3, and bishop to g7. And now, after this opening stage, white is still pawn up without any compensation for black. E takes d5, e takes d5, and castles. Knight e7, queen e2, castles, d4, rook f2 e8, c3, b5, bishop to d2, connecting the rooks. Knight to f5, attacking the queen. Queen to d3, knight to d6, now trying to control the c4 and d4. Rook a to e1, bringing the last piece to the game and developing it. Knight to e4, bishop to c1, of course, preserving our bishop. Queen to b7, knight to d2, knight to d2, bishop to d2, and a5. Maybe black trying to advance his minority pieces, minority attack on the queen side, and with the bishop, maybe he can take back his pawn. So rook takes e8, rook takes e8, rook e7, rook e1, rook e1, bishop to e1, queen c6, and now after exchanging, it's more difficult for black to gain back his pawn. Bishop to d2, a4, h4. Now it's white's turn to start his attack. h5, b3, bishop to f6, g3, a takes b3, a takes b3, king to g7. Still, white is a pawn up. Bishop to f4, queen to e6, queen takes b5, and now second pawn. But immediately black takes back his pawn. King to g2, queen to takes c3, queen take d5, bishop take d4, queen to e4, and now this pawn is protected. If the queen takes the pawn on b3, queen takes the bishop. So queen to b2, bishop to b3, bishop b3, queen b3, queen e3, and now still The advantage for white is obvious now more and more. F6, Queen E7, King H6, and B4. And now start advancing the pawn on the B file, and it's matter of technique, and white is winning. But let's continue the game. G5, Queen E4, King G7, Queen C4, Queen A1, H take G5, F take G5, and B5 are now advancing more and more. Queen B1, Queen to C7 check, King F6, Queen C6 check, King F5, and B6, and now advancing more and more, and now it's obvious and clear that white is winning. H4, and now G4, and this is the last move for white, and black resigns. In case of king takes G4, queen to F3, checkmate, and this pawn is going to queen after 2 moves, and nothing he can do to stop it. So thank you for watching, and this queen to F3 with the bishop on C4, and black played the E6. This is bad move for black. Knight Knight H6 is the best move for this variation. So thank you for watching. This is our trap, and for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you next video and next trap. Bye.